mission. Show me the niggas I do what I do competition. A nigga can act like he's doing it, he ain't amazing. It is as I with them choppers and all the extensions. They didn't pay attention. And now I'm on the mission. Big block. They don't want me on that dumb shit. I give a fuck about niggas and bitches and no, I ain't stuck that fuck bitch. Hi, she on dumb shit. He don't know niggas I run with. Keep him a 50 and better on all of the guns. Always like a gun shit. Little dumb bitch didn't know I was finesse. Stacking that money while you niggas stress. And taking the beat while I catch your blessings. Boy, this shit teaching the young to lesson. I am a people that's living that west and try to compete. My niggas gon' stretch them. Really gon' eat them whenever we catch them. Tell me gon' be in that fucking rat. I ain't get mad at the way I be flexing. She come on me and we never be texting. She don't say nothing but sucking and sexing. Swallow the pills and don't ask me no question. Nigga, I'm making some heavy investments. Came from the block, I was several pedestrians. Now that bitch love me, I'm fucking her best friend. Got her on money, she stuck at the west. And I'm on the mission. Show me the niggas I do what I do competition. A nigga can act like he's doing it, he in a business. Get it done with the choppers and all the extensions. They didn't pay attention. And now I'm on the mission. Show me the niggas I do what I do competition. A nigga can act like he's doing it, he in a business. Get it done with the choppers and all the extensions. They didn't pay attention. And now I'm on the mission. Niggas that counting me out, I'm harder than niggas that thought that they started this shit. Why they keep stalling me out? I'm balling so hard you couldn't go harder than this. I'm putting it all in their face. They smell what I'm cooking, they know that it's hard to forget. Give me the right to the safe, the drugs, the guns, you know I want all of this shit. Niggas talking about a top hundred block, why you didn't make the list? What? Cause my hundred's on the top, and the bottom tell niggas that my dick. Ever since a young nigga with the cap gun, better walk the lick. Little badass little motherfucker, we was running around talking shit. Then I got back to the block, I love about the money and never this time. I stood on the corner with serving no rocks. I had a revolver, I ain't know my blocks. I picked up the gas from my mama, my pops was stuck with my uncle. I learned how to pack. I picked up the chopper, this place in that dock. So back on the mission, you slipping on block. I'm on the mission. Show these little niggas I do what I do competition. A nigga can act like he's doing it, he in a prison. It is as I was the choppers and all the extensions. They didn't pay attention. And now I'm on a mission. Show me the niggas I do what I do competition. A nigga can act like he's stupid and he in a business. It is as I was the choppers and all the extensions. They didn't pay attention. And now I'm on a mission.
Welcome to Queens and Queens podcast. This is your girl Shay. Happy Pride Month. We had a good time at Pride the other day. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all this positivity pledge and we're going to get into the topic for the day. I should no longer allow negative thoughts or feelings to drain me of my energy. Instead, I should focus on all the good that is in my life. I will think it, feel it, and speak it. By doing so, I will send out vibes of positive energy into the world, and I should be grateful for all the wonderful things it will attract into my life. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you all enjoy the podcast. What my papers at, sir? Huh? My papers at. Pressure. Am I with the money? Come here.
All my son, I got nothing to hide, no world. God got me, woke me up to me. Set me up, broke me down to make me cry. I came up, I rose up,
I know, let me do this first. I'm a danger.
You got the number one song on the radio, and you still gotta sit in jail. I went to late. I'm in the top rack by the lake. I'm gonna sleep all day and be a late. I had to make the best of what I had. I'm in the trust spot with the bank. Fucking a bad bitch with the brain. Double the can, risk, get the rain. Stand on all 10 in the game. Just they went all in. It's no time in the work that I'm thinking about it. Thinking about gonna loot all the little. Thinking about having a car in the city. Under the T, she be showing her tears. Yo, some town, why now you get all the big black with your back in here. Bitch, pull up, we gon' drop it a seven. I'm gonna work out and go on this end. Party, go after the party, go big. Get out of pocket, we do it quickly. Love us, snakes around this big. Right in the kitchen. After my way with the money, yeah, that shit, you coming and dumping. Been through the stage, you right on the record. Dumping and dumping.
Dumping and dumping.
I did a show out of X on the road, like running from nothing. Oh, my son, I got nothing to hide, not running from nothing. God got me, woke me up, took me in. Set me down, broke me down, and make me proud. I gave up, I rose up out the mud. Ain't from somebody, so I gotta trust. Ain't been on no funerals lately. My papa think dinner in jail. I fought the pain for a long time. I tried a lot and I failed. But now it's time they sell. They come on and make me cause scared. Say, hold on to the gold real. Flying out of here. I'm taking the flying. Taking the ride. I done been shooting on while I was rapping and it's going out now. The one that fuck with me know I'm 1,000 and know I'm all action. I'm a big general. I can send a load and I'm real when I have it. I can call the all base, bitch, feel like a lot. Real press, 5 ton in a box. Gorilla hustle, I done been on the block. Having my way with the money, yeah, that shit keep coming and coming. Been through the stand, get right on the record. Down and down. I did a show out of Case on the road, I ain't running from nothing.
You know what I'm saying.
God on my side, I got nothing to hide, I'm running from nothing. God got me, woke me up, took me in. Set me down, broke me down, to make me proud. I came up, I rose up out the mud. Can't trust nobody, someone got my trust.
I love it. Not good. Hey y'all, that's my shit. Go ahead. Back. I heard you. LGBT Pride Month, often shortened to Pride Month, is a month typically June dedicated to celebration and commemoration of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender pride. Pride Month began after the Stonewall Riots, a series of gay liberation protests in 1969.
Alrighty, y'all. Celebrate Pride Month. When all Americans are treated as equal, no matter who they are or who they love, we all are more free.
Right.
Former U.S. President Barack Obama. Twin. Hope will never be silent. Harvey Milk. Don't ever be afraid to show off your true colors. Keep calm and love who you want. If I could have chosen to be gay or straight, I think I would have simply chosen to be happy. Kevin Kidwell. The only choice I made was to be myself. I want to march for tolerance, acceptance, and understanding. I want to take a stand. Jason Collins. And that was all people from Bright Horizons. So, that being said, happy Pride Month to everybody. Those that support people that's in the LGBT community. Kudos to y'all. My name is LaShawn, but I go by Lee. I'm a no-label trans male from Cleveland, Ohio. Today we're going to be talking about lesbian and queer/question.
9 fun pride facts that you need to know. The iconic rainbow flag was designed in 1978. Every color on the flag has its own meaning. There are over 20 different LGBTQ plus flags. Sao Paulo in Brazil hosts the world's largest pride parade. Britain is the unofficial LGBTQ plus capital of the UK. June represents the Stonewall riots. Alright, John, we're going to get into these questions. So, what is a lesbian?
A lesbian is a woman who is physically and romantically attracted to other women.
What are some things people should know about lesbians?
In a lesbian relationship, neither females need to be the man. Not all lesbians hate men, they just don't date men. Lesbians do not want to be called he or him unless mentioned. And going to an all-girls school doesn't turn them into a lesbian. And last but not least, it says not all lesbians are masculine.
So, what are the challenges that lesbians face or will face?
Some of those are coming out, internalized homophobia, family rejection, stereotypes, discrimination and violence, mental health issues, love and dating, and starting a family and parenting.
Where did the word lesbian come from?
The word lesbian comes from the name of the Greek island of Lesbos, where Sappho, an ancient Greek poet, was born in the 6th century BC.
If a lot of people will pay attention, a lot of things in Greeks, especially like the monuments and statues, represent a lot from the LGBTQ community.
Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff started in Greek.
Yes, it did. Who was the first known lesbian?
Anne Lister, who was born in Shibden Hall in Yorkshire, England. See, she wasn't even born in the U.S.
I heard where she was born in England. Who is the most famous lesbian couple in the world?
Everybody
That
famous
will be
one.
it.
Everybody favorite one. Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi. A lot of people love Ellen for real.
I was just about to say that.
That's how a lot of people got famous.
But that's crazy that they will be the most famous when you got Dolce and Gabbana.
Well, they number one right now.
Right.
That's what it said.
They
had a list.
Probably from the era list, how it go.
Yeah.
But Dolce and Gabbana was lovers / partners and business and everything. We read about that in one of the podcasts.
We mentioned that in
a lot of people don't know that a lot of name brands comes from people from the LGBTQ community.
Yeah.
A lot of them. But you got a lot of them, too, that come from that, but they are prejudiced as well.
Yeah.
Or racist.
The people that own Chick-fil-A don't like... The people that own Chick-fil-A don't like the LGBT community.
Like the people that make Timberlands.
Last year, early last year, they tried to ban all people that they felt like was part of the community from buying from a restaurant. It was a whole little thing about it.
People like the people who make Timberlands, Michael Kors, a lot of people, they are biased to, especially the minorities, buying things from them. you know. And it's really like them looking down on us, like we don't have the money for real, like. But it's more to things like that. But anyway, so what are some myths about lesbians?
That some lesbians want to be men. You can't know if you are a lesbian unless you sleep with a woman. Lesbians are attracted to all women. Being lesbian is a choice and can be changed. Lesbian relationships are all about sex, and also lesbians just haven't met the right man yet. I heard a lot of people say that before.
Some people just know what they want. I mean, people say every day that what made you be gay, or what made you like that, or what made you feel that way. Sometimes me and you had this conversation. It's hereditary. Sometimes it's the things you go through in life.
Yeah.
But like you just said, we don't ask for this. We just are who we are.
Yeah.
It's not a choice.
Yeah.
If I had a choice, I wouldn't be broke.
I was about to say,
I'd be a millionaire already, you know. So, you know,
I was reading now. I'm like, damn, they just act like we just woke up and chose this. Like
I just woke up like, you know what, a nigga hurt my feelings. I'm just gonna see what the pussy do.
Right. Like,
or a nigga, the pussy hurt my feelings. I just want to see what the dick do.
For real.
Yes, now. Real shit. Like, I mean, come on now. No, sometimes we try to fight the feeling. For me personally, I think I was 8 years old when I realized that I stared at women and they butts and they chests, you know what I'm saying? And I never understood where it came from, you know. But as I got older and I tried to like suppress it and I was embarrassed by it, it was impossible because those who was like me was attracted to me and I didn't pay attention, and them was the ones I was around, you know. Even though I wanted to experience it, but it was hard to approach a person and be like, hey, you know, you want to do the do, you know. It had to be, yeah.
What made you feel embarrassed?
Because I didn't feel like it was normal. I didn't understand the feelings. I didn't understand if it was normal or if it was others that felt the way that I felt.
Yeah.
So, like, for now, it's like, I just know who I am. I'm attracted to what I'm attracted to. This will make me happy. I can't worry about everybody else.
Right. Yeah. Another thing was that one lesbian in a relationship has to be the man. I mean, that's not really true because not everybody like present themselves as a man. You got femmes that like other femmes. You got people that like non-binary people. Like non-binary people is not just men; it's females too. So not everybody has to be a man in a relationship. It don't have to be a man.
It don't have to be a man, but maybe some type of dominance would be okay. But that don't mean that it's one person being dominant. It could be a vice versa thing because people are attracted to different things. Some people like dominant people. Some people like stern people. Some people like soft like people. Or, yeah.
So they date in that type of situation. It'd be like they date somebody that's verse.
Goodbye.
But they date some people that's in like verse, and then you got people that's just tops or just bottoms. But the last myth they try to say about lesbians is that lesbians can't be spiritual.
If you got a heart and a mind, you can be spiritual. It doesn't matter your sexuality. It doesn't determine you.
Yeah. I read. I'm like, who said that? Like,
it's always people trying to set a limit to how you can be accepted.
Yeah.
Can you send me $5? I'm gonna call you back. We doing the podcast. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm doing the podcast. Good one.
What's his thing?
You gotta wait.
But yeah, cause I was in when I got baptized. I was in Alabama in job course, and we was going to church every Sunday, but they ain't never stopped nobody from going. Like whatever church we wanted to go to, we went to, and I was going to that same church all the way throughout the whole time of job course for real. It was me, and it was another stud, and there was some other people that was in our community as well.
Yeah,
So
bruh.
they ain't really care for real.
Hello.
Like they still baptized us because
Hello.
me and her got baptized.
I'm doing the
I don't
podcast. I'm gonna call you
think, to
back.
me, I don't think the shit matter for real.
I got you though. I got you. Yeah.
I got another question.
Mhm.
What if both of y'all? What gave y'all the courage to finally realize that y'all not no different from everybody else?
For me, and I could say I get it thanks to my sister because she was curious about me, and I was always curious about myself. But I felt like she should have opened up to me, and maybe that would have helped me a little bit more. But she took me around people in the LGBTQ community, and I stopped being afraid to express myself because I think that it was others like myself. Even though back then I didn't know what I labeled myself as. Now I label myself as a pants. Back then I thought I was bisexual, but when I figured out that I can be in a relationship with either or and be faithful and be dedicated, I realized that it doesn't matter if I'm with a woman or a man or whatever. So that's where I represent being a pansexual. It doesn't matter, for real to me as your gender or your sexuality. It's all about how you treat me.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, for me, it was just like just knowing my worth and what I really wanted in life. Like I was never really the girly girl type, so I always knew like what I wanted and what I wanted to dress as. So as going along in life and learning the different terms within the community and meeting so many different people, like going to the center, I done met so many people that's in different labels and they still dress how they dress or they transition to this and that. And for me, it was just I met so many trends by going to that center, and like it just opened me up
Caught your
to
attention.
more of what I really wanted in life and helped me know the definition of it. So once I got to there, and
You felt like that, but you never had to understand it until you saw others that felt like that, but addressed themselves like that and showed themselves like that. So it made you be like, okay, so it is more to it than what I was already feeling.
Yeah, it's just like when I was telling you about that trans that got killed off the side of the freeway. She was one of the trans that went to the center, and that was the first trans I ever seen that was on the news. And once that happened, it was like so many people was on Facebook, and it was just crazy because they was like, we just was all with her. Like they had just had a party at the center. Like if anybody had ever been to the center up in Cleveland, they know they have parties, and the ages ranges started I think 16 to like 20 something. No, not that one. This one they had the center on off of Payne, and then they had it off of Euclid. But they used to throw parties at both ones. And the first time I went, that's when I met all of them. Like I just introduced her to one. When we was at Pride, he transitioned from male to female, and I was telling her like I met him at the center, and he always called me his son, like always. She ain't never called me nothing else, but he's like, that's my son. Like when I walked up to her, she like, I knew that face was familiar. So
she was the only person out of everybody that stopped and spoke, that took the time out to come and introduce themselves and know who I was. Everybody else, I felt like was being funny, you know. For real, I did, but she was the only one. And then she was like, "If my son, make you feel type of way, come get me. I got you."
That's good.
And he know, like, I understand that her calling him her son. You know what I'm saying? I understand that because of his friend. Like he called us his godparents, but I call him my son. But we in the LGBTQ community, we really take that serious because it's understanding you're a person that's from the same community I'm from. So that means you understand me, you get me. So if you was to take me under your wing as your child or as your sister, your brother, or auntie, anything like that, that matters because we miss out on a lot of that with our own family because of them being judgmental.
Mm-hmm.
What are some facts about lesbians?
Lesbians who appear more masculine do so for fashion or comfort. Discovering your sexuality does not have anything to do with sleeping with someone. Just because someone is attracted to one specific gender doesn't mean they are attracted to all people of that gender. Lesbianness has nothing to do with men. Many lesbians have not yet found the right woman yet either. And 30% of lesbians experience domestic violence. Great.
Let's see.
Yeah. We be talking about some real shit. That's what I be telling y'all.
And this is crazy. Like, it's not even just with the lesbians. Like, if people are still ashamed, they haven't found themselves, learn whom they are, domestic violence is always something that's a part of a situation. And being domestic, everybody look at it like a person would know. It can be a person abusing you verbally, physically, emotionally, making you feel down. That is domestic because you trying to belittle me. You trying to make me feel like I'm less than, I'm beneath you, and you better than me. When sometimes we find people that go through similar things that we go through, and they haven't quite got their life on the right path. And as we judge, I may be lacking over here, but you may be lacking over there, but it's not for you to feel like you better than nobody.
All right. That's definitely true.
Huh?
I said that's definitely true.
No, they're not.
Nope. Before we take this break, I'm gonna say this quote. It says, "Hate."
We ain't taking no break. We getting the quickie in.
Listen, it says, "Hate never wins out in the end. It instead goes away to its lonely, dusty end." And that was from George Takei.
October was chosen by Wilson as the month for the celebration because the first and second LGBT marches on Washington in 1979 and 1987 were in October. That's still my year. National Coming Out Day is on the 11th of October, chosen to mark the date of the second march on Washington for lesbian and gay rights in 1987. That's no wonder why I'm gay, y'all. That's the year of the gays. It's Pride, man. We turning. Make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend. Tap in. Like, share, follow. This the last month we'll be doing free raffle tickets for, our little stuff we got going on for y'all. But we got a lot of stuff going on for Pride, so make sure y'all support us. This is a very important month for us. Tap in. Tell Pastor Brown so he can tell the rest of them. Deacons and all. Sister Soldier, all them. We're going to get this quickie in. Yeah, he shot this.
Fuck nigga, I don't even hear that. for my kids. I hop in the lamb, I'm switching the gears. My urge is falling, make these niggas shit. Automatic gas, the crush face. I leave a bitch mad, this stuff face. What the fuck I almost can't wait anyways. City girls make a wish like Ray J. I just wanna fuck JT. Hellcat is the SRT. Pull up G next is 3. Make him feel like suck that T. He wanna menage with a new body. Man, you niggas can't fuck with me, cause I came from the bottom of the fence and the try to walk bitches ain't saying a thing, period. I tell her shut the fuck up and let her hit. Fuck her man, she just did. I really fuck around with his little fool on the low. Who the fuck what he said I look at? I know the niggas I jump on the floor. Alright, hey, put the hell I'm serious. She ripping up my mirror. She love to get in, she pull up on my spirit. I got somebody said they show up the dog. Fuck everybody, don't like them all. That's just because I feel like a dog. I got this shit on niggas, wipe me off. I hop out the backseat just like a dog. I just told her, baby, my seat's round the break and it came with a pillow. I came from the paper, somebody said I ain't made it. I thought a bro nigga said some odds and shit, but they still ain't saying that. You gon' trap your bitch up to the finish, but running up.
What's that? I thought a bro nigga said some odds. I thought a bro nigga said some odds.
Swish. I ain't hearing it.
I thought a nigga would watch what I do when he can't get his bitch that said something. Is it true that he posted another nigga money private or put their fast for maybe so? I thought a hoe that be speaking of me would be fucking the broke nigga said so. Listen, hold up, little bitch, get a nigga that's lit on the whole low, eat a breadcrumbs. Go, rep me, me feeling something, I ain't fucking with him. Like a rich nigga, let me know what time it is. A bad one to run sex. Know you got it on, you supposed to be smell proof, busting out the back and say these niggas little boy childish. Fisher Price, confident on my copy, so get it right. She really know, but I want some hands first. I don't even want to know. Pussy like tripping too close to fall, so I'm all with that dress in my eye. I shot that I ain't out of sight, slow. I come around niggas go through their hoes. These bitches stay on my channel, yeah. Must have seen me on TV.
Yeah.
It took me 6 hours to count a meal attack. I'm accurate with this cheese. Yeah. Big bad, what? I thought a bro nigga said something. Shit, if they still ain't saying that. They gon' try to get me up to the fan and run out. What you say? I thought a pussy don't say something. I go when I'm talking, you listen. Jalen cut her off cause she spoke on the business. Go.
It's motherfucking Pride Month. Y'all better turn up. I'm gay as fuck. Babe, is you gay or is you happy?
I knew God was winning. I was just praying. My prayer was ask God to not to let me keep me out here while I was in the streets before I came back. But I said, if you give me one more chance and life and music, I promise you, I'm going to shout you out. And I'm terrified. We're going to have a good church.
I'm blessed. Waking up, making God. Every day is feeling just like a sunny day. Watch you fly by my side. In the rain, every rain's going my way. Riding clean, living dreams. Just like a car and I'm feeling like a giant. Heard them say, give them praise.
We'll get it to you.
Got you looking like this. And the day don't lie. I don't try. Thank the Lord above. And if you wonder why you love me like I'm said I think it was love. It's me I'm doing, I'm the best. Yes. I'm yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed. Yes. Living in a room, no regrets. Smile on my face, I'm like, oh. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes. Playing hard, laughing hard. Barbecuing, waking up, love, oh God. Music loud, turning loud. Little kids are freaking out. The best time, life's good, really good. And every moment, no, I can't forget. I gotta say, I don't change.
Any reason but I am like this. And if they go by, I ain't gon' try to thank God I'm above. And if you wonder why I'm loving life, I'm close and I tell you what's up. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed, yes. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, 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 I'm blessed.
Ain't down for another day. Ain't no need to another way. I'm no trouble, I'm trying to tell us all down, but I gotta think I'm in the middle of the house. No devil we get nice, but I look from the eyes of you a day alive. And I know I could die any time. I'm still around because I hear word never come back. And now I'm gonna do a time, got this for the reach. I be stressing out, but it's a basic kind of and when it gets to all the party and the nonsense, it takes some time to think of what it got. When the party you run with come with the negative kind of trying to get you to do something you really follow them days. I swear I had to cut it on the power and pray. You had no
I'm blessed, yes. No regrets.
oh, yes, I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed,
Yes.
every moment, no regrets. Oh, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed.
I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed.
I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, y'all. I'm blessed.
The opioid epidemic landed our
They get on my nerves, these damn ads.
These drugs come from overseas.
Just let my last song play.
signed by President Trump. Take on the
Like that shit up TNT. I'm getting married next year. I'm getting married next year. 2/20/25.
You got the kind of love that a nigga need. You got the kind of touch on a nigga dream. I don't look for your heart, it's self-esteem. I don't like to play my part in that self-esteem. My face the whole time, hoping that it ain't too bleak. Cause I'm tired of the same old bitches. But you tired of the same old bitches. Looking for love, looking for life. Same crowd in the club at night. The only reason looking for us, man. Hanging out here looking for a wife. Girl, let's get it right. I'm not sure that you know something like. When you finally find somebody come over, no sharing. Now when you smile, you can go and start feeling. Cause I've been many times before. And every time I done got it wrong. They say you lie, you know. I know for sure your love.
Let's get married. I'm getting married. Is you ready? Cause I'm ready. Let's get married. Yeah. Let's get married. Yeah. I'm getting married. We get married. I'm getting married. Let's get married. I'm getting married. I'm getting married next year.
You got one more song?
225, 25.
You got one more song? Okay. Happy Pride Month. Cause I'm gay as fuck.
I'm getting married on 225,
Sookie
25, y'all.
now. My little boo thing. Twin. You know where I've been. Right here with you. Everybody was shocked. How much you singing to it, girl? Half these singers and rappers ain't who y'all think they is.
I got a quote though. I
Where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody knows me quite like you. Can't even deny it. I'm about to call him back. Body to body, skin to skin, never gonna love like this. You were made for just for me. You were made only for me. You were made for me. Oh yeah, you were made for me. Every day that I get my feelings this way, I know it was rare. Cause people I never did care. Don't know what I would do if I didn't come on without you. Where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody don't love me quite like you. Can't even deny it. Every time I try it, one look in my eyes, so I'm lying, body to body, skin to skin. Never gonna love like this again. Just for me that you were made for me. Only for me you were made for. Oh yeah, you were made for me. Made for me. What? Made for me. What? Made for me. Just for me. Happy motherfucking Pride Month. That's Pride Month, y'all.
That girl
Time
was
to
made for her.
celebrate yourself.
I don't know what girl she
Celebrate what you embrace. No
was
matter
made
what it
for
is.
her.
Yeah, she was made for her. She was in deep thought when she made that song. Huh? She said it ain't every day.
Mm-hmm. Being a lesbian means I have the opportunity to love what is uncommon, and I'm okay with that. I do not cry myself to sleep or am upset by the life that I led because of who I care about, because I accept the fact that it is simply love. Jenna and
President Bill Clinton was the first to declare a gay and lesbian Pride Month in June 1999. It's 1999 on the 30th of June, anniversary of the Stonewall riots. In his proclamation, Clinton drew attention to recent violent attacks against the LGBTQ community, likely referring to the murder of Matthew Shepard in October 1998. Alright, y'all. Here we go. What is the definition of questioning?
Individuals that are in the process of determining their sexual orientation or gender identity.
What to do when questioning gender?
The best thing to do is talk to an adult that you can trust or confide in.
What does queer mean?
Queer is a person who identifies as a non-heteronormative person.
What's the difference between queer and questioning?
So for queer, they may encompass a number of different identities within the community. And questioning is only referred to those still determining the sexual orientation and or gender. So, queer can be anything. They can be a pans, they can be non-binary, they can be trans, lesbian, gay, whichever. They don't have a certain identity that they stick to. They can be any of those in any form, female, male, it don't matter. And then of course questioning for just people that's still trying to find themselves and see what label they really fit under.
While there were earlier demonstrations and activities by the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender communities, the Stonewall riots are considered the beginning of LGBTQ plus pride celebrations. In the early morning hours of June 28, 1969, armed police officers raided the Stonewall Inn on Christopher Street in Greenwich Village, the center of the LGBTQ plus community in Manhattan, New York. Gay and lesbian bars raids were a regular occurrence in the years preceding the Stonewall riots. But this raid, in which 13 patrons were arrested, represented a tipping point. Fed up, hundreds of people rioted, protested, and fought back. A year after the riots, the last Sunday in June was celebrated as Gay Pride Day. In 1999, President William J. Clinton issued a proclamation in which Gay Pride Day was expanded to lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender Pride Month, better known as the LGBTQ plus community. Today, Pride celebrates the spectrum of sexual and gender identity. Vocabulary: sex, medical term designing a combination of gonad chromosomes, secondary sex characteristics traditionally divided into male or female. Gender, a person's gender is made up of identity awareness, one's psychological sense of self. Sexual orientation, emotional, physical, and sexual attraction. Expression, the way one expresses oneself, how society views oneself. Sex and sexual orientation. Sex is a biological, physical sex characteristics, where sexual orientation is romantic attraction. Sex, gender, and sexual orientation. As I said before, sex is a biological and physical sex characteristic. Gender, identity awareness, psychological sense of self. Gender expression, the way one expresses one's gender, how society views someone. Sexual orientation, sexual romantic attraction. And it ranges from male to female, intersex, and that's what a lot of Greek things represent, intersex. Transgender, umbrella term 1, someone whose gender identity or expression does not fit Dominant group social constructs of assigned birth, sex, and gender. 2. A gender outside of man/women binary. 3. Having no gender or multiple genders. Being comfortable within who you are. Who started the June celebration? Known as the Mother of Pride, it was bisexual pioneer Brenda Howard. Go Brenda. My name B. B Dog Howard, who coordinated the first LGBT Pride March, as well as sparking the idea for a week of events around Pride Day. These events then developed into the annual LGBT celebrations held every June from the 1st to the 30th. Let's not forget we still got Juneteenth and Pride Month. That's a plus.
Okay. Alrighty. It says, today I hope you know that you're more than just seen. There's no right or wrong way to be gay. No right or wrong way to come out. It's your journey. Do it the way you want to do it. What else I had? It says, I learned compassion from being discriminated against. Everything bad that's ever happened to me has taught me compassion. That's from Ellen Denders. I think that's all I have for right now.
You done? Alright, I got 2 more things. The first one is the milestones. Alright, LGBTQ plus movement in U.S. In 1952, Christine Dirksen becomes the first American to undergo a gender affirming operation. 1955, first known lesbian rights organization, Daughters of Bilitis, formed in San Francisco. In 1969, the Stonewall riots in New York sparking the gay liberation movement. 1973, the American Psychiatric Association removes homosexuality from its official list of mental disorders. 1979, National March for Lesbian and Gay Rights in Washington, D.C., one of the largest political gatherings in support of LGBTQ plus rights to date. 1980, transgender were officially classified as having a gender identity disorder by the American Psychiatric Association. In 1999, the first Transgender Day of Remembrance is observed. In 2016, first National Monument on LGBTQ rights, the Stonewall National Monument. And in 2017, District of Columbia residents can choose a gender-neutral option or their driver's license. U.S. laws and policies. 1976, Harvey Milk becomes the first openly gay city commissioner in the United States. In 2003, sodomy laws struck down, making same-sex sexual activity legal in every U.S. state and territory. In 2008, STU Ramsons becomes the nation's first openly transgender mayor. I could have said his name wrong. In 2009, President Obama signs a referendum allowing the same-sex partners of federal employees to receive benefits. In 2010, Phyllis Fry is sworn in as the nation's first openly transgender judge. In 2010, the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy is repealed, allowing gays, lesbians, and bisexuals to openly serve in the military. I know that's right. Tammy Baldwin in 2012 becomes the first openly gay politician elected to the Senate and first open lesbian elected to Congress. In 2015, the U.S. Supreme Court rules that same-sex marriage is legal right across the United States. And in 2016, the Department of Defense revises regulations to allow transgender people to serve openly in the military. We have an intersex flag designed by Morgan Carpenter in 2013, the bisexual flag in 1998 by Michael Page, transgender, created by Monica Hearns, a trans woman in 1999. The first rainbow flag was designed in 1978 by Gilbert Baker, a San Francisco artist. So help dispersers in the LGBTQ youth community. Bullying is at 27.1% for high school students, and cyberbullying 82 for students harassed at school because of sexual orientation, 60% for students never reported an incident of harassment or assault to school personnel. Homeless, 20% of youth are LGBTQ, 2 times the rate of sexual abuse before age 12, 7.4 to experience sexual violence. Suicide, 43% seriously consider suicide, 29 attempted, 9% attempted that require medical attention. Tobacco, we are 2 times higher to smoke cigarettes, 2 times more likely to be daily smokers, 30% use e-cigarettes. HIV and AIDS, you have 92% of new HIV diagnoses among youth, among young gay and bisexual men. 51% of new HIV diagnoses among youth MSM were Black African American. Transgender, you have 1.8% identity as transgender, 35% attempted suicide in the past year, 31 experienced sexual violence. Resources, you have Center of Excellence, Child and Adolescent Gender Center, Family Care Network, Pediatric HIV and AIDS, LGBT resources, and a host of other ones that you can reach out to if you know anybody that's dealing with any type of crisis that's in the LGBTQ community. This your girl Shay, and I'm out. Thanks for tuning in. Tell a friend to tell a friend, like, comment, and share. We thank y'all for tuning in. Happy Pride. It's Friday.
I gave my all and you fell in the deep end. You came into my life while I was sinking. I've been on that type of time. Demon. By the time I was outside, I was sleeping. It was all that first I do when you walk in. Girl, deep in your eyes, cause I was alive. It was very deep inside and it was broken. But I was on the other side and didn't know this. Oh, I won't waste no time. I won't waste my time when it comes to you. Put my pride aside, give it all to you. Put my pride aside, no. Girl, I won't waste no time. I won't waste no time when it comes to you. Put my pride aside, give it all to you. Put my pride aside, give it all to you. Put it up fast to you. 2, 2, 3, bust around for you. All eyes on me, got me feeling like but I do it all for you. Don't be caught up in the lies before you know the truth. I think y'all do it, get out, but you had me too. And you put your heart, that's who I am. You put it up a wall, but you ain't put it in. I got it out the fire, I got it in the room. Try to open up your heart, this is a review. All the times I've been
Directly up banana butt.
You said what?
Ain't get the rest of the banana butt.
I know I ate some when I got here.
Huh?
I ate some when I got here.
Who did? You was thirsty.
They hitting.
Might have to put some seasoning in there. And macaroni. Who is that?
Lisa.
Huh?
Lisa.
Huh?
Lisa.
Hello. Hello.
Alrighty, y'all.
That's the house on the west side.
Get ready to get
At
up
the
out
house.
of here. But before we get up out of here and give y'all these last quotes,
I
it
think I gotta
says
work.
it breaks you coming
I
out,
know I gotta work. Gotta work.
but it also makes you stronger. Another one says you are who you are. No one can tell you who you are but you. Whoever you know yourself to be, you are right.
She came to the job the other day. I was trying to find her. I couldn't find
And
her.
the last one says, we have the power to
She came to
create
the
our
job the other
own
day. I couldn't find
reality.
her.
Dream it, think it, say it, and do it. Thanks for everybody that tuned in today. Make sure y'all tap in with us on the next one. I believe it's a Thursday, so that's 6:45. Make sure y'all tell a friend, tell a friend. Tell your auntie, mother, cousin, brother, sister, nephew, niece, whatever you got to do. Make sure you tell them to tap in. They want to order something, make sure they come follow us on Facebook or
I really knew
Instagram.
we did the
Put those
shirts.
orders in. You know, we're doing Father's Day boxes, Pride. We got t-shirts, bags, whatever you need, hit us up. Till next time, it's your boy Lee, and I'm out.